morning, Miss DVD here today. I'm going to show you how to create a Mother's Day card from the paintings that we have been doing in class. We started out with a Giorgio Keels flower. That's one that's going off the edges of the page, and we painted it with, we either had metallic, glitter, or regular watercolor paint. And you could either do a single one with two flowers, and they're still going off the edge of the page, or one with many flowers, and some of them are going off the edge of the page. The next thing we did was we created abstract flowers. And I had a bunch of handouts that I found and some I made. Here is a picture with two. Now, I started out with a big page and I only painted half the paper. I folded it in half and then I glued two of these pictures inside. And then on the back, I can write the message to my mom. I can go, Happy Mother's Day, I love you, Mom, thank you, Mom, for, and fill in what you want to thank your mother for. The little extra things she might do for you. On this one here, I opened it up and I had two more flowers. And I glued them on the inside, and then I'm going to have the back to write the message to my mother. On this one here, I put two on the inside, and I got the back. Now on the front of this, I did write Happy Mother's Day. Now, what happens if you don't have paint at home? You can use crayons, colored pencils, or markers. Your choice. Now, you might start with a big piece of paper. Here's one big piece of paper, and you can fold it in half to create your card. You just got to remember the fold is going to be on the left-hand side, and that's going to be the front. Now, what if you don't have great big white paper? Here's regular typing paper. I folded it in half, and the fold's going to be on my left hand, so I can figure out that this is the front of my card. Now, what if you don't have typing paper? Here's some lined paper. You probably have some lined paper there. Here's some lined paper. And I just folded it in half, and I made sure my fold area is on my left hand side, so I know that this is the front. You might have some coloring paper. Here I had a big piece of coloring paper, and I wrote Happy Mother's Day on the front. We had made a couple of little flowers, so we glued them on. So it just depends on what type of paper you have. Now I created a couple of pictures, and some I got off the internet, of pictures we could color. Here's one that I drew. And this is with it colored, and I made it a little different because I put I love you in the center, and I made them all different colors. And I made them into unicorns instead of just flying Pegasus. Now here's a picture I got off the internet. And here it is. I colored it and I've cut it out. And it looks really nice. Now, on this picture, I used my regular, these are fancy cutting scissors, and it shows right on the scissor what the design is. This is a zigzag, and I had cut this out into a zigzag, as you can tell. With this one, when I cut it out, I just used my regular scissors to cut it out. But you don't have to cut them out, because on several of these, I did not cut them out at all. So, here's some other pictures I got off the internet that I colored that are ready to be glued in. Here's another one. I may like to make them really colorful. Now this one can be cut right out with the outside design, or I can just leave it the way it is and glue it in. This one here I painted. And I'm probably gonna cut this one down because I got a lot of extra. If I leave it there, unfortunately I put my name on the back and you can kind of see it through. But if I leave this here, I could glue it on this way and I could write right up here, Happy Mother's Day, I love you, Mom, and thank you for all that you do, or something to that effect, and then sign your name. I am using stick glue to glue them in. Now, you gotta make sure you got it well glued. Sometimes you have to go over it twice to get it to glue. So now all you have to do, once you've got your pictures colored, and if you cut them out or not, glue them in and create your card. Now this one's real pretty. All I gotta do is open it up and glue something in it. Now, let's see. I don't know if I want that one, but I really like this one here. Now, I'm gonna probably glue that right in like that. So, I'll take the top off here, get it out, and I'm going, instead of bunny hopping, I'm putting a line along that whole outside edge. Then I'm bunny hopping on the inside. And you notice I'm going over it twice to make sure I got plenty of glue. Okay, and I'm going to glue this in here. Now, this is Happy Mother's Day on the front. I have my picture glued on the inside. Now, I'm going to go in here and I can write my message. I can say, I love you. Then I can say, thank you for all that you do for me. And then I'll sign my name. And I'm just going to put Miss DVD. Now, some of this I wrote with like this, and the rest of it I put it in cursive. So, and I got my message in the inside. Now, I want to put a picture on the back. So I pick out one of my pictures, and I think I'm going to put this one on the back. So again, I'm going to get my glue here, and here, right on the edge, I'm going to make a line. I'm going to put nice little extra stuff on the corners. Then I'm going to bunny hop. Okay. And I'm going to line this up. Pat it down. And there I go. I got a nice pretty card. So, and I can do the same with these other papers. I can just color the pictures, draw them in and color them, or I can get them printed out if you have a printer at home. So let's get creative, have some fun, and give your mom something special for Mother's Day. Mother's Day is May 9th. We're doing ours a little early just so we make sure that we have a card to give her on Mother's Day. So, bye-bye. Let's get creative.